Hello guys, welcome back to All on channel guys. Today I'll be doing my 25-26 Premier League predictions guys. So guys, please do remember to hit a like, subscribe, get your thoughts down below, share the video with your friends and guys, comment who do you think win the Premier League 25-26 season. But guys, starting off with relegation zone, 18th, 19th and 20th. Let's be honest guys, I think 20th we're gonna have to go with Burnley. Like I feel like, you know, and I feel like with the relegation sides, most of the teams that got promoted will probably be in there. But I could be completely wrong, but I think that's how it would be because that's how it's been the last few seasons. I think 19th, I'm going to go with Leeds United, and 18th, I'm actually gonna put Brentford, which might surprise a few people because I think Sunderland arguably could be in this position. However, I feel like they signed players like a Dringa, Granit Xhaka, who I think if they get relegated with like some good signing, it just doesn't feel right. I mean, they could still like, get relegated and probably will finish like 70th team or something. But I'm going with Brentford. Let me know what you think of that. And now, guys, on to the Premier League top 8. Who do you think is gonna finish top 8? Well, in 8th place we have got Tottenham Hotspur. Like, they don't get me wrong, Spurs have brought in Mama Harris Kudus, Spurs have also signed Paulinho, and I think Paulinho and Bergwijn would work really well. However, I still feel like with Spurs that they're probably losing their best player over him and Son. I don't know who will go on the left right now. Probably you're looking at Johnson, Kudus, Solanke. Is that really a top four attack? It's not, is it? Then midfield, Madison could just get decent footballers, but they're going to be injured for a set period of time. I assume Spurs will sign like it's Savinho to replace him, but I just feel like with Spurs, like it's Thomas Frank's first season. If something happens to Van de Ven or Romero, I feel like Spurs, we all know what their defense backwards are like. So like Spurs, I feel like Spurs just need more. I mean Spurs could finish above. I think if it was pitching Spurs anywhere between sixth and eighth, that's fine. But let me know what you think about that. In 7th place, I've actually gone with Newcastle United because I feel like with Newcastle, last time they were in the Champions League, they didn't quite have the depth to hold of it, and I feel like it'll be a similar case this season because in 22-23 they finished 4th. In 23-24 they went all the way down to 7th. So I rated something similar with them, and it's 6th place. The 6th place of last season, I go with Aston Villa, guys. Get your thoughts down below on that. I feel like Aston Villa, they have not done that well with transfer, to be fair, but they have brought in Gressond. They had a very similar squad which got them top 4 like 2 seasons ago. In some positions they have got like 2 decent players. I still feel like Villa could do with a centre back. I think their full backs are decent. They've got a very good goalkeeper for like another year or so. Their midfield is superb with Kamara, Tielemans, McGinn's very good as well. Morgan Rogers very good last season. You got Watkins, you got Marlon. I feel like that Villa does have quality, and Villa aren't in charge of Champions League this season. They're only in Europa League, so I feel like Villa will be able to handle it. And yeah, I think Villa will get 6th. And in 5th place, my club, Manchester United. I believe that wherever signings of Benjamin Sesko, with Matthias Cunha, with Brian and Bremo, and possibly Baleba and even Donnarumma, I feel like 5th place is what we can achieve this season. And all signings should make it a massive difference. And if you look at last season, we had Garnacho, Rashford, and Højlund. We just didn't score enough goals, and compared to Cunha and Bremo and Sesko got like 13 goals in the Bundesliga, a lot more than Højlund. Matthias Cunha last season for 15 goals, 6 assists. Brian Mbeumo 20 goals, 7 assists, and guys, actually goals win you games, and I believe that will be the case for United this season. And even United's defense with Lisandro, Matthias De Ligt, Mazraoui, very good defense United have. So yeah, I do predict 5th United. In 4th place, I've gone with Chelsea FC. I feel like Chelsea, they brought very well this summer. They brought in Brandon Gittins, they brought in Liam Delap, they brought in, João Pedro. They've made very good signings. Chelsea, I watched their pre-season game recently against AC Milan. Esteval looks like an absolute baller as well. You got coming in on the right hand side, you got Pedro Neto, and obviously their star player Cole Palmer. Chelsea attack is very good. They got a very good midfield with Enzo Caicedo, Lavia, Isigo, Andres Santos as well. You got coming through. I feel like centre back though is where Chelsea lack, which is why I've been higher. Because if Cole was fit, I could maybe put him 3rd possibly, but I feel like Cole will not be invested. Going to be a bit of a blow because you're relying on Tosin Chalobah a lot. Maybe Hatter could step in centre back. Further on, if you can say fit. Do we really want to be paying Badges or Ajahn? But other than centre back, I feel like Chelsea have world class fullbacks. You've got very good midfield. You've got a decent attack. Like I think Chelsea would get fourth. Third place, I'm with Manchester City. I feel like Manchester City have brought well this season. They brought in Ryan Cherky. They brought in Randers. I feel like Rodri coming back for them in October will give them a massive lift. However, I feel like City to be higher would have needed to done a bit more, and we just haven't. But I feel like City will make a massive improvement next season and get third. Second place now, big one. Arsenal. Yes, guys, you heard it here. With Arsenal, I feel like they're really close to winning the title. They brought in Gyökeres, they brought in Madueke, they brought in Noga, they brought in Dibin Mendy. It's been a brilliant summer for Arsenal on the front. However, I feel like we have Arsenal, if they want to win the league, they probably do need a left winger because, like, you look at Martinelli, Trossard, they don't score enough goals. They don't give Arsenal enough time outside. They put in Madueke, who could fill in on the left wing, but he's probably better off the right where take a place. But maybe Madueke does work a left wing. Who knows? I feel like Arsenal's midfield is superb. They've got one of the best centre back partnerships in the league. Their fullbacks are decent. Got a good goalkeeper as well. Yeah, second place makes sense for Arsenal. And guys, champions of the Premier League, Liverpool FC. Yes, I feel like Florian Wirtz, Ekitike is going to make a massive difference. You also got one of the best players in the world, Mohamed Salah. You got Gakpo off the left. Like, Liverpool's team last season, exception. The only thing that could maybe stop Liverpool is if they get an injury at centre back. But even last season, they seem to be lucky on that front. So you just got to hope Van Dijk can also see fit. You still got Joe Gomez, but he's injury prone as well. But their defense in general is pretty good. Kirkers, Frimpong, great things as well, and the midfield's very good. So guys, let me know what you think of our top 8 and if you would make any changes. I know, guys, Premier League top scorers from all 6 Premier League teams. Arsenal going to obviously be fit with good Gyökeres, I think. Brilliant. Something it could be Saka about Gyökeres. City's going to be Erling Haaland, let's be real. Liverpool, Salah, no explanation needed. Chelsea, Cole Palmer, probably one of the best players last season. But he did fall off. But when it comes to goals, Cole Palmer just doesn't mess around. United, might surprise people, but I've gone with Brian and Bremer. It could be Kuna, it could be Bruno, even Ahmed could be in the equation. It could be Benjamin Sesko, who knows? But I think Brian and Bremer, who got 20 goals last season, will be it. Spurs, I think will be Dominic Solanke. I think Kudus Johnson could be in there as well. But do Spurs really have enough goal scorers? I don't quite know, but I've gone with Solanke. Aston Villa, it could be Rodgers maybe, but I've gone with Ollie Watkins because he's their striker, the leader man. He scores a lot of goals. Newcastle, if he stays, I think it'll be Alexander Isak. However, Novice if he does not stay, I think it'll be Anthony Gordon of Newcastle. And then, guys, who do you think will win the Golden Boot? Going for Erling Haaland, guys. Gave for somebody. I think Erling Haaland will be winning the Golden Boot this season, and I feel like someone like a Phil Foden will get back to his best as well this season. And then, guys, top assists from the top 8 clubs. Plus, who I think is going to win top assists? Well, Arsenal, I think Saka will get a lot of crosses and assists. City, I think Foden, you'll see him get back to his best, provide for Haaland, especially since De Bruyne's gone. I feel like he'll be that main man in the campaign, or it could be Jack with Foden on the right, who knows? But I feel like Foden will be influential this season. Liverpool, Salah, do I need to say anything? Chelsea, Cole Palmer, last season got a lot of assists as well. United, Bruno Fernandes, our top assister last season. Spurs, James Maddison, when he comes back, I assume probably will get the most assists. Aston Villa, I think will be Morgan Rodgers. And Newcastle, I do think it'll be Anthony Elanga pinning off crosses. And also, I feel like Anthony Elanga will be a good signing for Newcastle. However, if it was Elanga, I would have stayed at Forest for another year and developed. But I still think Newcastle have made a decent signing in there. And guys, top assister, who I think will be Mohamed Salah, guys. Careful, stand below. Now, guys, Premier League top clean sheet, who you think is going to win a Golden Glove as well? Well, I feel like the most clean sheets this season will probably Rob Sanchez in 5th. Probably go with Emi Martinez, with Ederson in 3rd. 2nd, I'll go with Alisson in 1st. I think David Raya will win again because Arsenal do have one of the best partnerships in the league, and also brilliant midfield needs to be Mendy, Rice, Odegaard. You've got Waneri back up, you've got Norgard as back up, you've got Marino as back up. Like, that midfield for Arsenal, that defense is very good. And also last season and season before, I've been keeping a lot of clean sheets, and I assume that will save the season. Now, guys, Who do I think will be the best player in the Premier League this season? Mohamed Salah. There you go, guys. I feel like Mohamed Salah will still be exceptional for Liverpool this season. I know he hasn't had the best pre-season, and he wasn't great in the Community Shield final. However, I feel like Salah will still have one more good season at the top level and show the Premier League what he can do. And now, guys, who I think will be signing over the season? Well, you're not ready for this. Bryan Mbeumo, guys. That's who I think will be signing over the season. Bryan Mbeumo, 20 goals, 7 assists last season, superb for Brentford. I feel like he'll give Manchester United someone on the right who can drive in, you know, cut inside, score a lot of goals, you know, give us some amazing Ruben Neves from 19 to 20 season. I feel like, you know, Bryan Mbeumo will do it for us, and I expect a lot of goals. He was brilliant last season, and coming into a better Manchester United side, you know, I expect more from Mbeumo, and yeah, that's what I think will be signing over the season. However, not down. Signings that I think top 5 for me: Mbeumo, Florian Wirtz, Victor Gyökeres 100%, Matthias Cunha, and I'm gonna go with João Pedro. Get a full stand below, guys. But yeah, who I think will be young player of the season? This will surprise a few people, but I've gone with Lenny Jura, guys. I think he will explode this season and become the player that we all know that he can be. And there's a reason why Real Madrid won him. And I expect this season he's gonna have a superb season and a brilliant globe as well. And guys, who do you think will win the Europa League? Well, Aston Villa, guys. I think Aston Villa will win the Europa League. I feel like they've got a decent squad. If they can keep most of it fit, there's no reason why they can't win the Europa League. Now, who do you think will win the Champions League, guys? Ooh. In fact, guys, we'll save Champions League for a few minutes, guys. Carabao Cup winners, Manchester United, guys. Yeah, I do believe that we'll be back on trophies this season. You know, you've got brilliant depth in the defense. You know, you've got, if we send Carlos Baleba with that midfield, gets massively improved, and guys, if we can get a goalkeeper as well, you know, I feel like we'll just get a trophy like a Carabao Cup, which I mean I'll be very happy with myself, to be honest with you. And who do you think will win the FA Cup, guys? Arsenal. I feel like Victor Gyökeres will bring a lot more need in attack. You know, you've still got Havertz, Trossard that can play in cup games. You've got Madueke, you've got Martinelli. You know, like Arsenal, I feel like we'll win the FA Cup. You know, and Champions League, guys, you're not ready for this. Barcelona, Viva Barcelona, guys. Yeah, I think Barcelona will win the Champions League. I feel like with signing of Marcus Rashford, you've got Lamine Yamal, you've got Rafinha, you've got Lewandowski, you've got Fermin Lopez, you've got Dani Olmo, you've got Lewandowski up top as well. The list goes on, guys. I think Rashford will bring a lot off the bench for Barcelona, and I feel like even some games he could start with Rafinha and Yamal, which is still a brilliant attack. You know, Yamal, Rafinha balling out last season. There's a reason they're in the Ballon d'Or conversations as well. And yeah, but Barcelona have a brilliant team. Outside shots, I was thinking maybe PSG win it again. You know, maybe do Liverpool go and push for it, but I've gone with Barcelona, guys. Let me know what you think on that. And guys, please do hit a like, subscribe, and comment down below. Do you agree with this Premier League predictions? And is there anything you guys would change as well, to be honest with you?